Good morning, world.
Good morning, world. Welcome to another music reaction. We've been going down a lot of rabbit holes lately, and we're going to tackle a new artist, thanks to a lot of you who have been recommending it. And the gentleman's
name...
And we
know, before you say anything, he's probably not a new artist, but, you know.
He's new to us.
It takes us a while to catch up.
Yes. NF. And I still don't know what the initials stand for, but we're going to look at him. And this is comments from Melanie Scory. And again, we apologize because we've received thousands of people saying, you got to check this guy out. But Melanie Scory says, if you love artists who is a true lyricist, look into NF. His entire catalog is true from the beginning. I don't know if we're starting at the beginning, the middle, the end, but we're going to take a look at this song here. Stay tuned. I'm Cedric.
And I'm Brian, and this is Cedric and Brian. Okay, before we get into NF, and I looked it up during the break there, his name is Nate Feuerstein, or Feuerstein. I don't know if I'm saying it right.
Nate Feuerstein?
But before we do that, we've seen some of you are buying our hats, so
yes,
get yours today.
Get your hat, get your blue, get your gray, get your black.
Get the
or
face.
African-American, or hat of color, or whatever you want to call it.
Nigerian if you're like Cedric, because
Yes.
we found out he's Nigerian,
Yes.
mainly.
Very happy to be here.
All right, so Nate Feuerstein, he goes by NF.
Love this country.
I just found the latest one. This one is only, I think it's only a few days old, or maybe a week old. It's called Hope. So
Great title.
I'm sure we're not starting from the beginning, but I wanted to get the latest first, and then we can go back, I guess, if we like it.
Yes.
You know, I guess we're going to see.
Keep hope alive.
And I have the closed caption on just because sometimes we do rappers, and it's so fast, so we want to make sure we catch it all. And yes, we are going to stop. Keep getting people, oh, you guys keep stopping. Can't you just play it and then react to it afterwards? No. Go watch the video. You want to get immersed in the video? Go support NF. Go watch the video, right? You're here to hear what we have to say. All right, you ready?
Or be irritated by what we have to say.
Mainly irritated. All right, here we go.
Like, I would have said that.
Hope. Yeah, I'm on my way, I'm coming. Don't lose faith in me. I know you've been waiting. I know you've been praying for my soul.
Okay, I'm just stop it there. Yes. This is a big production. So this isn't guys filming it in their backyard or in their town.
No, absolutely not.
He's got a drone coming in from far away. So this has some production value to it. So my guess, not independent.
Probably
I
not.
guess he could be, but I'm guessing he's not independent. And so we're probably not going to get monetized. So again, support us.
This is the part where Tom Hanks finds Wilson the volleyball, and he befriends the volleyball.
I just want to go back. So
Wilson!
Hope, don't lose your faith in me. So he's telling, like, Hope not to lose
He's
faith
personified hope into an individual. He's talking to Hope as a person.
in me. And I know you've been
That's
waiting.
what I'm getting. That's what I'm guessing.
And he says, I know you've been praying for my soul. So, interesting so far.
Yes.
Interesting.
Let's
I like the build-up, the
Yes.
music production. Doesn't sound
Crescendo.
like rap yet.
30 years you've been dragging your feet, telling me I'm the reason we're stagnant. 30 years you've been claiming you're honest and promising progress. Well, where is it at? I don't want you to feel like a failure. I know this hurts, but I gave you your chance to deliver. Now it's my turn. Don't get me wrong, nature had a great run, but it's time to give the people something different. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce my My album. My album. My album. My album. My album. Hey, my album. My album. Hope. What's my definition of success? Listening to what your heart says. Standing up for what you know is right while everybody else is. Tucking their toe between their legs. What's my definition of success?
Should have stopped it there. Before Brian and I went to this, looking at videos and things like that, long time ago, we did a man on the street thing where we asked people what their definition of success was.
Yeah, go back and watch that.
We'll put in the link. I'll put in the link in the description box.
Interesting answers.
And to me, my definition was always success is the progressive realization of a worthwhile dream or goal. I haven't changed my definition of that in a few years, but I like this. Seems like he's taking a turn in his life, whether it be his life or his.
But he's also promoting his album.
Right. And he's like, whoever, was it Nate? He addressed someone named Nate?
He's Nate.
He's Nate.
Remember?
Okay.
Nate Feuerstein. So he's talking to himself.
Talking to himself. Like he's, like most people do, whether they're an athlete or they're an artist, they start out one way and then they turn a corner eventually based on life experiences and things that have happened to them, and they go a different direction.
Yeah.
Very similar to his boy Ren. He's changing.
Yeah. I like the musicality of this too. I'm the music guy. You can see I'm old school. I like all kinds of music. If you look at my wall over there, the early rap. I've got Curtis Blow and the Sugar Hill Gang up there. So that's before it became gangster rap.
They don't know who that is.
Sorry. All right. I like it so far. Thank you for
listening to what your heart says. Standing up for what you know is right while everybody else is. Tucking their toe between their legs. What's my definition of success? Creating something no one else can. Being brave enough to dream big. Grinding when you're told to just quit. Giving more when you got nothing left. It's a person that'll take a chance on something they were told could never happen. It's a person that can see the bright side through the dark times when there ain't one.
That's good. Sorry, I had to stop it. It's a person that can see the bright side in the darkness. So
yes, and we talked about that in a video.
That's like hope. I mean, you gotta
have hope.
Gotta keep pushing too. And see, my definition just of having a successful life is striving for something. So, like you said, you have a goal. You have something bigger out there. Don't be stagnant, and just realize that life is the journey, not the destination.
Yes.
So
yes.
I don't know if that's kind of what he's saying too, and that's where people get stuck, because if your goal in life is right here and then you reach it, then what?
Yeah, then you're stagnant.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people, like, right after they retire, like they reach this goal of retirement, and then it's a sad story. People they either lose their way or they pass away, or it's like, well, I have nothing to do now that I've attained this goal.
Yeah. All right.
Told to just quit. Giving more when you got nothing left. It's a person that'll take a chance on something they were told could never happen. It's a person that can see the bright side through the dark times when there ain't one. It's when someone who ain't never had nothing ain't afraid to walk away from more perfect, because they'd rather do something that they really love and take the pay cut. It's a person that would never waver or change who they are just to try and gain some credibility so they can feel accepted by a stranger. It's a person that can take the failures in their life and turn them into motivation. It's believing in yourself when no one else does. It's amazing what a little bit of faith can do. If you don't even believe in you, why would you think or expect anybody else that's around you to? I done did things that I regret. I done said things I can't take back. Was a lost soul at a crossroad who had no hope, but I changed that. I spent years of my life holding on to things I never should have kept, full of hatred. Years of my life carrying a lot of baggage that I should have walked away from. Years of my life wishing I was someone different, looking for some validation. Years of my life trying to fill a void, pretending I was in them. They get it.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Now, see, that's the I just caught that the black Nate. This is not a racial thing. The dark side of Nate just pushed the positive side of Nate, and he's always there. We've all seen those cartoons when we were little, where you make a decision and the little devil's on this side talking to you, and then the positive one's on this side doing it. And whichever voice is stronger is going to win.
Right. But this goes back to, Tom and Ren and all these things where you have to fight all the people that say you can't do stuff. Mm-hmm. And you just do it, and you have to do it for the right reasons. Otherwise, it's hollow. Yes. And he talked about making money. You take a pay cut because you do something that you think is better. that's the other problem. You see all these successful actors, especially child actors, and they end up ODing and dying.
Oh, my goodness.
They have everything they want. They don't have anything to strive for because they were striving for money.
It was, oh my goodness, Jane
or fame.
McCormick, Marsha Brady, Todd Bridges from Different Strokes, Dana Plato from Different Strokes.
Yeah,
We are dating ourselves big time, but they all took a wrong turn after their childhood dream was shattered.
And if your goal in life is just to be rich and famous, then what? Now you're rich and famous. That's such a hollow goal.
Yes.
His goal is to create art so he can keep producing it.
Yes.
It's not going to end.
Things I never should have kept full of hatred. Years of my life carrying a lot of baggage that I should have walked away from. Years of my life wishing I was someone different, looking for some validation. Years of my life trying to fill a void, pretending I was in. They get it.
Production's good.
Yeah.
Evil, difficult to go through, yes, but beneficial. Some would say having a mental breakdown is a negative thing, which on one hand I agree, but on the other hand, it was the push I needed to get help and start the healing process. See, if I'd never hit rock bottom, would I be the person that I am today? I don't believe so. I'm a prime example of what happens when you choose to not accept defeat and face your demons. Took me 30 years to realize that if you want to get the opportunity to be the greatest version of yourself, sometimes you gotta be someone you're not to hear the voice of reason. Having kids will make you really take a step back and look in the mirror. At least for me, that's what it did.
It's a lot of stuff here. And yes, we have a little whiteboard right here in front of us.
We write things down real quick because we're reacting to this. But he talked about that thing, you have to hit rock bottom. So obviously, He said two things that I caught there. You hit rock bottom so you can finally reinvent yourself or pick yourself back up. And then he talked about having kids kind of open his eyes, which you hear a lot. For those of you who don't have kids, we have kids. Your life absolutely changes. If you're a good parent, your life absolutely changes.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. And I love when the dark side of him pushed him down. And I love that analogy. I don't know if he meant to do this or not. And he looked up, and I always tell people, it's not if you get knocked down, it's when you get knocked down. Because you will be knocked down. You will have hardship. You will have struggles.
Unless you don't live a life.
Right. Yeah, if you just stay secluded in your room and don't take chances, that'll never happen. But I love this. Like, if I can look up, I can get up. Yeah. And I love the fact that he just kind of looked at it, he's like, okay, I can get up. Yeah, this hurts. I'm taking a few bruises. Stuff fell on me. But if I can look up, I can get up and I can go after it again.
Once again, Cedric, man, we've been missing out on somebody who's pretty darn good.
Right. What happens when you choose to not accept defeat and face your demons? Took me 30 years to realize that if you want to get the opportunity to be the greatest version of yourself, sometimes you gotta be someone you're not to hear the voice of reason. Having kids will make you really take a step back and look in the mirror. At least for me, that's what it did.
Is that supposed to be old hymn?
I don't know.
Wake up every day and pick my son up, hold him in my arms and let him know he's loved. Standing by the window questioning if that is ever going to show up. Isn't something he's gonna have to worry about, don't get it twisted, that was in the shop. Mama, I forgive you, I just don't want him to grow up thinking that he'll never be enough. 30 years of running, 30 years of searching, 30 years of hurting, 30 years of pain, 30 years of fearful, 30 years of anger, 30 years of empty, 30 years of shame, 30 years of broken, 30 years of anguish, 30 years of hopeless, 30 years of hate, 30 years of never, 30 years of maybe, 30 years of later, 30 years of fate, 30 years of hollow, 30 years of sorrow, 30 years of darkness, 30 years of day, 30 years of baggage, 30 years of sadness, 30 years of stagnant, 30 years of change, 30 years of patience, 30 years of suffering, 30 years of torment, 30 years of 30 years of bitter, 30 years of lonely, 30 years of pushing everyone away. You'll never revolve. I know I can change. We are not enough. We are not the same. You don't have the heart. You don't have the strength. You don't have the will. You don't have the faith. You'll never be loved. You'll never be safe. Might as well give up. Not running away. You don't have the guts. You're the one afraid. I'm the one in charge. I'm taking up. I'm taking up. Reigns.
Woo. Wow. Good stuff. Both
and
lyrically and musically.
Yes, and we could understand it, even though we're kind of getting older.
I mean, it helped that we had the words down there.
Yeah.
But so I may be wrong. Remember, hashtag Brian is wrong. He was relating to what him being there for his son. Was that person in the cell supposed to be his dad? And so he was saying, 30 years I was kept hoping for this thing that that may or may not come, that type of thing.
Right.
Kind of like we just did the video on that country guy with the beard last week. It seemed to have a parental thing where he's just like, I'm tired of waiting for you. Is that his thing, saying I wasted 30 years?
It could be.
Finally hit rock bottom, figured, nope, it's me. Now it's me with my son.
Right. And I was looking at like,
man.
let's say the sins of the father. Usually it's hard to teach your son how to be a dad. Normally he watches how you parent.
Right.
And then they repeat the process over and over again. But I guess one of two things happens. Either you repeat that or you look at it and say, know what, I'm going to do things differently. And you break those chains and said, yeah, Dad, you weren't the best dad to me, but for me and my son, we're going to do things differently. And I love I couldn't write down all the words, 30 years of this, 30 years of that, but 30 years of just, like you were saying, just being beaten down and downtrodden. And he said, you know what? I found hope. And I decided to, and I don't know if he was a negative, you guys have to tell us this. I don't know if he was like a really negative guy in the beginning. And then one day he said, I'm changing.
Yeah.
30 years of all this crap. I'm done with it. I see the brightness. I see hope. And I'm going to pursue it. And like Brian kind of alluded to this earlier, and I'm going to say that as long as you're pursuing a goal, and in my opinion, it's like as long as you're not violating God's laws or man's rights, and you are happy and you can wake up in the morning and get after it, get after it.
Yeah. That was good.
It's good stuff.
That was good. It and remember, we're reacting to this, so if we miss stuff, let us know. That's why we put this out there, and we love to see your comments, because we do miss stuff, because it's fast.
Yeah.
Like you said, we can't write all those words down, but you know what? Art is supposed to give you a feeling. And this one definitely, he mixed the musicality and the lyrics of it perfectly.
Yes.
He built it, he went down, and he built it back up. And that's what you don't get in like pop music. Pop music's just here. It's just right here. Yeah. Because it's supposed to catch you. It has to be good for 3 minutes on the radio. Mm-hmm. This is like kind of with Ren, where it takes you through a journey.
Right.
And that's good art. That is good art.
Yes. Like music can be that. It can be that meal, and some of it is just sugar and filler, like pop stuff, and then you get some of the meat and veggies, like Ren and what's his name?
Yeah.
Nate
Feuerstein.
Nate Feuerstein.
And so those of you, who go back like us, when Bohemian Rhapsody came out, that hit me. Yeah. Because you listen to the radio, and it's just mainly just right here. And then all of a sudden the song comes out that's like takes you on this journey. Yeah. And now these type of songs do the same thing. It's just good stuff. And
I'll let Brian close it. I have to admit something to all of you. I have to be vulnerable and honest.
Wow.
We heard 40, 50, 60 comments. Hey, you guys got to check out NF. You got to check out NF. He's a rapper. NF rapper. I was expecting a black guy. And then when he popped, I was like, hey, Ryan, you pulled up the wrong video.
We've been doing a lot of white rappers, so
I'm like,
people are going to take away your black card again.
I know, jeez. I know. But I am black. If you guys want to go back and see that I am black, go watch our Ancestry.com video where I get the proof that I am black.
Found out that he's not an Indian.
No.
Didn't come from India.
No, I'm from Africa.
But he is English.
Okay, they can go watch it. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. All right, you guys. Hope you guys enjoy that. Again, we don't hear a lot about these artists, so we thank you guys for always suggesting it. Again, we picked one comment. There were literally hundreds of you that said you got to check out NF, and we appreciate every single one of you.
So we did.
We not respond to all the comments, but we see every single one of them. I know I need to respond to them. Anyway. All right, guys. Thanks for sharing that. Make sure you like, subscribe, or ring that bell, and continue sharing our channel. And more importantly, continue sharing hope with everyone you know. Until next time, I'm Cedric.
And I'm Brian. See you later. Good song, huh?
Is that your jam?
Oh.